corrupted.
Huh.
The Gronder have achieved the level of corruption.
Well then.
Which, for the worm, says a lot.
Not the pigs. So we lost the pigs, we lost the rabbits, we lost the bats. Man, we lost everything.
Didn't they
Wait,
even
we have
lose their?
rabbits?
Didn't the pigs even lose the ability to take any form except for like a pig?
No, they're actually trapped in their war form.
Okay, I thought it was trapped in whatever their lupus form was, or the in between the hispo or something.
So I should also probably inform you this, John, because it is something your character would probably know.
Yeah.
In the Iron Kingdom setting.
Yeah.
You know how there's the blight, which dragonfies beings touched by the Crix disease?
Yeah.
And either zombifies them or turns them into half dragons?
Yeah.
There are troll blood dragons.
Yeah.
And they are nasty.
Yeah. I have no immediate plans to turn the entire planet into dragons.
Oh, but it's all the rage nowadays.
Said immediately.
I just love the idea of the pygmy trolls or whatever the ones that is that like you can lose a limb and it grows into a little pygmy troll.
Those are
Yeah.
trollbloods, trollkins.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey.
that is just awesome.
I lost an arm. Arm, help me. Yes, sir.
Here,
Yep.
take this explosive device and run in the middle of those people and detonate it.
Get it, boss.
So, Brandon, what? So has the game started, or
Yes, we
no?
shall begin. When last we met, you had all been given an assignment after returning to the Emerald Servant. You all went about your own ways of preparing for it, but what you decide to do next is your choice. Whether you enter the mine or whether you wish to do something else.
I'd like to go to the mine.
Yeah, I got a vested interest in that as well.
For the guy who wasn't here, what's in the mine?
Blight, taint, ruined jade, and evil secrets that are threatening the Empire.
Okay, let's go kill it.
Yep.
But Admiral Arkbar said it was a trap. No.
I would like to point out that the rebels won that fight.
See, so we got 1, 2, 3, and where is Gims? Ah, Gims is over here. All right. So, this is
We're off to see the Wizard or Wizard of Oz.
The night is dark and full of terror, but it does not forbade you or prevent you from moving on. You are all iron-willed enough. You notice that although the strange presence of the mine is tending to put you off as it looks very dark and creepy, it's a bit warming due to the fact that it is now freezing rain. And due to the fact that you are in the dead of winter, this is very cold. So the mine is actually looking like kind of a nice place to go, actually. Despite the fact that those of you who are Shugensha feel very, very, very ominous presence coming from it. The moment you enter the mine, you can feel a wave of heat kind of flow over you. the air currents of this place do not work the same as outside. And it is pitch black.
Okay. Light medallion?
You activate
Brennan?
the light. Yes, you activate the light medallion.
And I'll take the covering off the crystal warhammer so it can glow too.
Excellent. Yep, and everyone with a magical weapon, their weapon is glowing their respective colors.
Each weapon has a different color.
Let's see. John's is glowing a...
Sheathed.
Oh. Harris, yours is
What?
glowing green. And Matt, yours is glowing kind of a white.
Okie dokie.
And what's mine? Just curious.
That's right. Yours is actually glowing blue. Both of them.
Okay. And the armor, I guess.
Yeah. One of you gets a phone call.
Hold on.
Harris is from the future using Gaijin technology. Kill him!
Treachery! Alrighty, here, and as you enter, let me get this, because it's much more fitting. As you enter the cave deeper, you realize that this is not a typical straightforward mine shaft. Immediately you come to a fork, splitting off into 3 different directions. There are no mine carts or really supplies anywhere that are just strewn around in any sort of order. Everything looks somewhat chaotic, as if everyone left in a hurry.
Blood splatter? Or shadow taint or anything like that?
For those of you who have felt the taint before and know what to look for, yes, there is definitely taint around here, although even though the very jade and rock itself has been blackened by either scorch or taint, you notice that it doesn't affect you. When you brush up against a rock or even touch anything that's blackened or tainted, it doesn't flow into you or try to corrupt you, but you can feel its presence here around you. There are the occasional blood splatters, but it doesn't look as if though there was a fight. It looks more like someone tripping and falling and then getting a boo-boo.
Okay.
How about the actual finger of jade that I have on me?
The fingers of jade that you all possess are indeed vibrating and definitely waving under the effects of the taint, but they're not breaking or cracking.
Okay.
Nor are they becoming blackened.
Brandon, am I feeling any kind of, of course, I'm looking for the ghosts and shit that's hidden or trying to hide or watching or
Hey,
whatever.
whoa, damn.
What me? Oh, what me?
You can feel a bit of a presence here, Harris.
Do I know the general direction?
It seems to be coming from the center shaft.
Kimimaru says, as he seems to look around more cautiously. As a matter of fact, this is the first time y'all see him actually draw his weapon early.
Okay.
And then he says, I sense the presence towards the central tunnel.
And since the Jade is holding up Aiko and she's using her weapons, she'll have those Jade arrows ready for Kansashi to be able to grab and use since the Jade's holding up.
So, as he stated, my weapon is glowing green for whatever reason. Now, are we aware of why it glows the way it does?
Yeah.
Brent?
Well, yeah,
Why-
because one of your comrades decided to infuse your weapon with jade.
So why? So if mine glows green, why does the other one glow white or blue? Or,
It's a personal magic effect, essentially.
Not only personal magic effect, but different magical materials will glow different colors when in the presence of taint.
Okay, got you. Okay.
But yes, it is also a customization of aura too, as well.
Speaking of, I did want to ask something, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from being able to hurt monsters, what the fuck does Diamond Crystal actually do for you?
Basically, pretty much that. Although your weapon is now unbreakable.
It was already unbreakable.
Well, now it's double unbreakable. So congratulations.
Woo!
Eventually, Diamond, when you get it to a certain level, will start to do more damage. But right now, it basically lets you hit ghosts and lets you hurt demons.
Sweet.
Basically, all that cool, fun stuff that demons have that says, I ignore physical damage. You're like, no, you don't.
Fair enough. Well,
So are we in a passage or what?
Yes.
How big is the passage?
15 feet high, 10 feet wide.
and our teammate just said, bad juju down that way?
Yes.
I'm gonna go that way and look for something to hit.
Okay. You run into bad juju. What do you say to him?
I go, get the fuck out of here. This isn't your setting.
Die!
He says, "Oh, sorry," and he goes away.
Now, where's the demons I'm looking for?
Oh, don't kid yourself, Brandon. He holds out one gnarled hand and says, that will be one soul.
I'll offer him Burnos again.
So what the fuck did I miss?
You missed us walking into the mine. It's creepy. The left-hand passage is bad.
And I just went down it.
We found a demon, apparently?
No, we're looking for the demon.
Ah, excellent. Kill the demon.
I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Fantastic. That is what we have the crowd here for.
Unfortunately, it is too dark. You miss and you punch yourself in the face.
Wily bastard.
So is everyone's weapon magical or?
Most everyone in your party seems to have a magic weapon out.
I don't have a magic weapon. I am magic.
I don't think I ever got a magic weapon. So if I don't have a magic weapon that doesn't glow and give away my position, I am going to stealth.
You wish to roll stealth?
I do.
Roll stealth. Very good. You are fairly well stealthed as you creep along the passageway.
Yeah, so I'm staying away from my party a little bit, such that their light does not give away my position. So you can decide whether that's behind the party or in front of the party, considering Matt is leading the way with a giant light beam.
The best stealth position for you would probably be slightly behind.
Yep, okay. I'll be slightly behind then.
I, meanwhile, am going to continue standing there singing and playing the Ichigenkin as I stroll along in the middle of the group.
I stand further behind.
As you
I'm
continue,
not sure who was the most defensive player of this group, but it's probably not me. But I'm definitely in the front if we walking.
So
I'm in the rear, either one.
I'm guessing this is like dark, creepy mine,
Yes.
friend. All right. Question: does the crystal on my staff, does it start glowing?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So there's paint here.
Yes, that's already been established. There is also one other thing I should establish for the Shugensha.
So
There are absolutely no spirits here. Any attempt at commune, manipulation, create, or any manipulation of the rock or earth itself, or air, or water, or fire in this area, unless it comes from your own pool of mana, if you will, does not work.
okay.
Wow. Where is what's your character's name, Pariah?
Kensashi.
So, who was the most defensive guy in the group?
Matt
That should be Aiko.
or Aiko, yeah.
Defensively, yeah, it's Ico.
So you want to be in the front?
Sure.
I'm just asking that only because I'm not sure where, how my character has been since I've been gone. So where did you guys have me at?
Oh, dude. I can tell you right now, I'm walking in front. Like, I don't give a shit what people say. I'm walking in front.
Yeah.
Are you a spellcaster?
We're sort of ignoring him because he's going to march forward straight into Doom like a standard crab. We're forming up a party behind him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, would every single person in the party roll me perception?
I can't roll because I'm currently driving.
That's okay. You get a phone call.
Hold on.
Unfortunately, it's a crab phone, so it's not that good at reception. Okay.
Is that investigation for perception?
Yeah, you can do that, or you can do flat. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you didn't say I could use investigation.
Yeah, use investigation. Whenever I say perception, unless I say flat perception, you may use investigation. Excellent. So you all notice this. The tunnel up in front of you starts to manipulate and distort, and you see large black tendrils fly out across and block your path.
I'm going to look to the learned men for advice on what the fuck to do.
Smash.
Smash! Oh, like, Brandon, do you want me to actually roll an attack roll on this, or what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, alright.
Should we not see what's on the other side of it first? Never mind.
Does that hit?
Yes. Very nice. You go, and you break one of the tendrils. There are 4 left.
Can we see what's on the other side of him?
Dark, creepy cave. Although, if you look very, very thoroughly through the darkness, you think you can see the cave start to widen a bit.
Alright, well, I'm gonna keep smashing, so...
Mm-hmm.
When you attack
So I'm
with
just
your
gonna roll my attacks just real quick.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They'll hit.
Yep. All right, you go crazy with your hammer and you smash all the tendrils.
Do they scream as the crystal touches them?
You hear a bit of a hiss as they hit. And the tendrils actually start to dissolve and break down and kind of absorb into the rock.
Sweet.
Brandon, what is the level of taint here?
Let's see, 99999.
I'm just rolling to see if I'm doing the right roll. So okay, got you. All right.
So wait, there's level 9 taint here?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
What does that mean in gameplay terms there, Tyler?
That means you should all be really clutching your jade tightly.
I am going to break that fucking thing, whatever it is. Please turn it down. Every time that thing goes off, it blazes in my ear.
That's not me.
Hey, how is the TN of spellcasting determined? Like what for what level?
Let's see, I believe it was 10 plus level, wasn't it? Bow. You continue on down the dark, creepy mine shaft. Eventually, the mine starts to widen and open into a very large kind of excavation site. It's basically just a large oval version of the cave you were walking down, except you can see some mine carts, some hand carts, and other tools and instruments, used for mining. And strangely enough, you can all see that this room is lit by purple torches. Torches not glowing yellow or red with the typical fire, but actually purple, giving this chasm kind of a very faint, almost eerie glow.
Continue on forward.
You see someone out in kind of the middle of the big oval room.
Oh, we kind of see someone, or we see someone?
Well, it's faint, but for those of you who have decent eyesight, once you come within, light range of him, you can see that there's a person sitting there.
Well, he's clearly evil. I mean, he's just sitting here amidst all this fucking taint.
He looks up, and actually a few of you recognize him. This is the man back at the Winter Court who was wearing the snake gauntlets.
Of course it is. God damn it.
And he looks up from...
Is this the dude that tried to
Brandon?
kill me the lions?
I have a declared action for you.
Okay. Okay.
way too much time on your hands.
Go ahead and roll damage for me, John. Okay, you hit an invisible barrier that was in front of him. And he goes, whoa, whoa. Well, geez, if you don't want to talk, then you should have just said so.
Charge now?
How far away from us does that barrier look? Or were we able to see it?
Yeah, the arrow seemed to stop just in front of the guy.
How far away from us is that barrier, and how far is it from the barrier to him?
From the barrier to him, 5 feet. From you guys to the barrier, about 20 feet.
Okay.
Well, I'm waiting to hear what if we're going to talk or what's going on.
Just a moment. I'm drawing a few things in the background here. Well, that's kind of up to you guys. He's sitting there, and he looks like he's going to keep talking. He said, well, I didn't expect the Emerald Servants, the courtiers of the Emerald Servants, to just be so aggressive. I figured you guys would at least have some form of diplomacy. Just attacking an unarmed man out of the blue? That seems a little bit off.
Why are you here?
I am in service to my lord.
Which is?
Why, the one true ruler of Rokugan, Mikaboshi.
Does that name mean anything? Does it ring a bell?
That's a very, very old name. For those of you who have any lore, it was a old name used in the days of the First War. It is often argued among who was the very first of the Demon Kings to emerge. Although one name that does tend to appear a lot is Mikaboshi. However, as for any information about Mikaboshi, there is no written text or scrolls describing him or what he did. Merely legends of talk.
So what's happening with this dude?
He says, I serve the one true ruler of Rokugan, Mikaboshi, and I fire another arrow at him, seeking a way around his little barrier.
So you're firing at a different spot?
Yeah, slightly different spot.
Okay, where exactly are you firing it at?
The last one was aimed more or less at his chest. This one's aimed more or less at his left eyeball.
Okay.
I'll look to the guys and go, so shall I hit him?
Yes, destroy him.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go up and I'm going to walk up and take a nice swing at his shield.
Okay. Well, the second arrow does the same thing, so go ahead and roll an attack against it, Matt.
I'm attacking a wall.
I know, just go ahead anyway. There you go. Damage. Excellent.
Ugh, that was shit.
Oh yes, John, I am aware. And Sans, if you stop asking questions and actually speak. But anyway, yes, he looks like a typical middle-aged man with a typical ponytail style. He's wearing a white kimono with snake gauntlets. In combination with the in combination with the Jade Arrow and with the Hammer Smash, it seems to have disrupted something in the air. And he takes a combat stance.
And Brandon, I'm going to hold out my staff to bathe him in the light of my staff. So, is he tainted?
He is not tainted.
All right.
Brandon, I go. So does it appear to still be some defensive thing in place?
No, that actually seemed to broke.
I go to him and attack him with my owner.
Hold on, I got to tell you guys what's going on first. We got to roll initiative. So a few other masked figures appear. One of them you all recognize besides the first. It's your good old friend, the Centipede.
Didn't we kill him?
Yeah, like 3 times.
Oh, okay.
He should be called the cockroach by this point.
All right. I have put the initiative box out. Can everyone see it?
Yep.
Okay, would everyone please fill in their own initiatives then? And then I'll move the things from back and forth.
Oh, that was a real shitty roll.
Sans, since you cannot roll, I'm going to have you stay in the back and do support.
I can roll initiative as soon as I get home.
I roll my initiative, but I don't see my character thing on your list.
Oh yeah, I gotta add you because you weren't on there.
My character thing is not on the list either.
Yep, I'm adding it right now. Add turn. Add turn.
Be back in a minute.
Okay, well then, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to.
Hold on, I gotta move everyone up.
Okay.
All right, I think everyone except for Edgy. John, did you shadow clone yourself? Because you got to turn those clones down a bit. Because you did not declare you were shadow cloning. Get rid of those copies.
I do not have that ability.
Heh heh.
I'll take that
When he
ability if he
said
doesn't want it.
When he said that, Aiko moved up to where she was, and she goes, "There's only one true ruling family in Rokugan."
He laughs.
No, he.
Okay.
I gotta make a roll for striking the storm.
Kinimaru is first.
I go up to strike him. Actually, I go up to him. Can I go into a defensive action as a simple action?
Actually, I believe that's a standard. Yeah, it costs an action to go and to switch a stance. Yeah. Now, if you wish to declare that you were in a defensive stance when battle started, I will allow you to merely move and do simple.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. I will go and do two simple. That'll still leave me a simple action. Is that correct? If I attack him twice?
That is correct.
Okay. I will attack him twice with two simple actions.
Excellent. You attack the guy with the gauntlets, I assume? You don't attack any of the other ones?
Yep.
Okay. Roll to hit. Let's see, that's this guy's the snake, so that hits.
Okay, roll damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now damage is based on the weapon itself.
Your damage should be good.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, you got it. You should already have it. There you go. Good hit.
So, does this guy have damage reduction?
Yes, he does.
I reduce damage reduction by 2.
That is correct. Hold on a moment. Sorry, I got to be primitive here. Actually, that's 23 plus 10. So does a 33 hit your TN? Harris?
Yes.
Does a 33 hit you?
33 hit. Let me see. So I would look up under armor, right? Or traits.
Armor TN. You're looking for TN. So it should be
Armor
on the first
TN.
page.
My current TN is 30, but I'm in a defensive stance.
Yep, so he misses you. However, he's got a nice ability. Even if he misses, he gets to do 1/4 damage to you. What is your damage resistance?
My total was 19.
Okay, so he reduces that by half. So I'll go ahead and lower it down. So you take 9 damage.
Okay.
Aiko.
Casting a spell. And then defensive stance. And I'm going to cast Striking the Storm.
Mm-hmm. You succeed.
Okay. And I think that's all I can do this turn, isn't it?
All right. Sans?
Oh, by the way, Brandon, did he take any
Can I
damage?
do a?
Yes, he did, and yes, you took a void point.
Can I take a move action also?
If you want to just plop right there.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of plop right there.
Okay. Sans,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I'm more of like a punchy kind of guy. But I should probably support the back line of it. Where are the squishiest of our team
Okay.
currently?
Pause the game, timeout. Whoever's making copies of Kensashi, stop, because one of those had the initiative on it, and please stop making copies of it so I don't accidentally delete one and delete someone's initiative. John, go ahead and re-enter your initiative, please. What was your question, Sans?
Where are the where is the squishy party members located?
The
Where
squishiest
are
party
the-
members would probably be the Shugensha that's in the back.
Okay. Are there any high value party members that need protecting that may be targeted by
Yeah,
the?
I'd say John and Tyler are up on the high list.
Okay. Okay. So I will go into a defensive stance and use my really quick fucking bouncy jump to, bounce in between them, so that if any target starts heading towards them to attack them, I can get over the...
In other words, what you wish to do is you wish to go next to John, go into defensive stance, and you wish to take a guard action.
Yeah.
Okay. You move next to him, and you take a guard action. You will now interrupt anyone trying to attack John with your guard action first.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Edgy.
Is this map sort of like depicting what it looks like? Are we in just like a giant room with no corridors or anything?
There's mostly 2 tunnels leading outside. There's a few carts and whatnot overturned. And there's like a wall or 2 there, but mostly it's just an open room, yeah.
Okay, I think I'm still sneaking, right?
Yes, I need to roll a perception for them off screen here.
Yeah, you can decide that.
Let's see, your stealth was a 28, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Unfortunately, they see you.
Okay.
Although the light in this room is somewhat dim and eerie, apparently it's quite enough to at least see you.
Okay. And then there's the bad guy, and then there's 4 shadow things or something.
Actually,
Right.
there's the man in the white, and then the other 3 figures. I mean, there's 2 other figures wearing masks, and then there's another figure that you guys recognize as the centipede, who you guys killed a long time ago. The other 2 figures are wearing masks very similar to what the toad was wearing earlier on. You can assume that these are the other 2 venoms you guys have been looking for.
Okay.
There is one wearing a lizard mask, and there is one wearing a scorpion mask, and then of course there is the snake and the centipede.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is get behind this cart. I'm assuming this is a barrier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, I see something black drawn there, so
Yes.
get behind that cart.
That is a cart.
Okay. Then I go ahead and get the poison that I created and coat my weapons.
All right.
I don't know what poison does, but when we get there, you tell me what to roll.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up is
By the way,
the
can I
venoms.
just finish?
Yep, I put you up. Next up is the venoms. Okay.
And what does the bonus of defensive stance give you? I can put that on my character sheet.
Your defense rating.
Oh, your defense rating? Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
So
I just want to write that
Defense
in.
plus air ring.
Yeah.
Defense plus air ring.
Defense plus air, sorry. Okay, a 53 versus you, Harris.
Does a who?
The snake, by the way, you are facing the
Does a
snake.
53 hit you?
No.
All right. Does a 52 hit you, Aiko?
No.
Okay. Well, unfortunately for you guys, these guys are dickbags. So once again, Kinimaru, you will take 5 damage. Aiko, take 5 damage. And yes, this is after everything's been reduced.
Right, what are they being hit with?
When they miss, like when the snake and the scorpion miss with their attacks, there's a small stream of light that flows into Aiko and Kinimaru and hurts them anyway.
And there's no way to dodge that?
Not unless you're out of range.
Okay.
And that doesn't count as a ranged attack, right?
No.
Okay.
Now the lizard is going to step back over here. It shouldn't be moving at the moment. It should be in the order that it should stay in at the moment, John. The lizard is going to cast a spell. He is going to look at Kensashi, and he's going to throw a ball of dark fire. Does a 55 hit your TN, John?
Yes, it does.
Okay, Sans.
Yeah.
You wish to use your guard action.
Yeah.
Okay,
do.
what is your TN?
Oh,
shoot, that's right. I
not
hold
for
on.
sure. It's
I gotta look it up.
not 55, though. It's not 55.
No, he does hit you with this, I think. Yeah, he does. Okay, so, but you do have some damage resistance, and this does not go past your damage resistance. So, Sans, you will take... Let's see what he does here. Oops. Increase that by 10. So, Sans, you will take 27 damage.
Okay.
As a giant ball of fire hits you in the face, but you blocked it for Kensashi.
Hmm.
And then the lizard is going to cast another spell on his buddies. Which none of you know what happens. On to Kensashi.
Wow. I am casting Fires of Purity.
Excellent.
Excellent.
You completely fail. No, I'm just kidding. You succeed.
Noted. I then proceed to move, calmly walking up to about here and taking offensive stance. Although I think I already was in full attack stance, but I moved to here as my action.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of walk up to the guy. And while I'm doing that, I draw the sword out of the Ichigenkin and lean it casually on the wall over here.
And since Ryo is not here, I will merely have him stay defensive. Tengoku.
Hey, I am here.
Oh, you are here.
Yes.
Can you
That's
roll?
why I rolled initiative.
Okay, do something.
Okay. I am going to roll and cast Tail of the Fire Dragon. By the way, which side of the map did we come in on?
You're right here. You came in from this side.
All right. So, and who is who out of these guys?
I'll go ahead and I'll put little symbols just so we can distinguish, since for whatever reason the other pictures aren't working. That is the scorpion. That is the snake. That guy is the lizard. That guy's the centipede.
Okay. So this guy was the scorpion? This one with the shiny face?
Lizard and centipede, scorpion, snake.
Okay. I'm going to strike the scorpion with the tail of the fire dragon. First I cast the spell. That works.
Yeah, your spell goes off.
And
let's see, this is you're manifesting like the whip, right?
yes, this is a whip. Basically, you just from Rio's hand is a whip of fire.
And I believe this is made using a spellcraft roll, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, roll another one.
So I just roll.
Yeah, because you got to roll to activate, and then you got to roll to hit anyway.
Yes, and I have to roll my agility plus my school rank plus times 2. So, what do I do?
Hey, Brandon.
Character sheet.
Yes, sons?
The silent strike that I have, does that, like, just stop verbal incantations, or does it stop just magic?
It negates any magic that's on the person.
Oh. So it just stops things from having magic on them.
If you can hit.
Right. And does it stop them from casting, or does it just stop actual effects?
It
that are
doesn't stop them
standing?
from casting. It just, like, you know,
Okay.
if you punch, you know, a guy with, you know, armor of rock, the armor of rock disappears.
Right, because you said that they all... Right, okay. So then my next course of action, since I can't, you know, do things...
Okay.
So
initiative.
Does 30 hit?
The scorpion? That will be a negative.
Okay.
Do you want me to go ahead and do my counterattack on my roll?
Well, you have to. You have to do your counterattack when he attacks you.
Okay. All right. Then I won't worry about that one.
Yeah, and technically he missed you, so it technically, you know... yeah, you could have done your counterattack roll, but, you know, gotta remember to declare that, man.
Okay.
Tengoku.
Charging down to here. To hit this motherfucker.
Right, the centipede. Your old buddy.
Yep. All attack.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm fighting the lizard. Is that who I'm fighting?
No, you're fighting the snake.
Okay, gotcha.
Damn, good hit.
And that's -2 to damage reduction, and it's dying. So.
Alright, he gets to do something a little fun here.
Matt, who is your character?
Tengoku. This guy.
Oh, okay, that's your character. And who you fighting? This character right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is not enough to hit me, actually.
So he merely tries to counterattack you and then doesn't. But he doesn't seem to take as much damage as you thought he would. But it whacked him, and he's hurt, and he didn't like that.
Okay.
Back up to the top with Kinimaru.
Since I didn't use my last standard action, I'm gonna slide over right here. And I'm gonna attack this guy right here twice.
Alright.
Snake guy I've been fighting. Now, is there a difficulty for trying to trip him if I was trying to trip him with my weapon also?
Yes, that'll be 3 raises. Which will increase it by, I believe, 15 or 20? you went for a trip?
Yep.
Oh, 3 per raise, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's still not going to hit him.
Okay.
Not if
I'll
you're trying to
attack you.
trip. So now, is this a normal attack? The second one?
Yeah, it's normal. No, I'll still try to trip him off his
Okay.
feet.
So you tried to do 2 trips, so go ahead and roll another one. No.
Damn. Oh, it's terrible. And then this last one, I'm gonna try to parry any attack or counter attack any he might do with my last quick action or whatever. Is that possible?
No, you'd have to switch stance.
Oh, okay. In that case, then I'll just attack him again.
Okay.
This time I'm gonna attack him normally.
Okay. That's a hit.
Damn. Okay.
Good hit.
My best one. I should have did that trip shit then, huh?
Damn, that hurt him.
You know, of course, his damage reduction is reduced by 2, so.
Yep. Aiko.
I'm gonna attack that guy right here,
All right.
and I'm in attack stance now. What does attack stance give you bonus wise? Nothing. It's the full attack that gives you a bonus, right?
Full attack that usually gives you the bonus, yeah. I think attack stance is just the standard action. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember what it does.
Okay. And well, yeah, I'll go full attack. That gives me a what?
2K1.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 2, 4, 6, a +6 then because I'm already at 10k10. Six, 7, 8 +8, and I'm gonna do a feint.
Very nice.
So that,
That'll hit.
and then the +8, but the -6.
Mm-hmm. Nice move.
And then half of this that exceeded his TN is done to him in damage also.
Damn. Nice. That hurt him. Oh, yeah. That hurt him bad.
Good shit.
Phoenix. Sans.
What are we doing?
It's your turn.
Oh, I would like to. It would use up my turn if I were to go into a different stance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Shit. How much of a difference does being in a different stance, like in a defensive stance, make when you're trying to do something combative?
Defensive stance is not the best for attacking in.
Right. Okay. Okay. Then for my next 2 actions, I will first go into a full attack stance, and then on my next turn, if he's not already dead, I will jump to Centipede and do a silent strike attempting attack.
Excellent.
Attempting?
Yeah. Edgy.
Who was the one that casted a spell?
The lizard. Over here by Kensashi.
Okay, and then What weapons are they holding? Are they holding weapons or what?
None of them are holding any weapons. This is all martial arts.
Okay. Then I go ahead and move around this cart, get to a reach position, and trip this guy.
Okay, that will raise by 2. No, 3, sorry. Well, actually, for you, it's only... For you, it's only 1, but yeah. 1 raise. That will just hit.
I
By
forget
the
whether
way,
I do. I forget whether I do damage when I trip or not.
No, trip's just a trip. But he's tripped. He's on the ground.
Okay.
Alright, it is time for the Venom's turn. Snake is going to do Venom Wave. Does a 63 hit everyone's TN?
No.
Yeah, it gets mine.
It gets
Although,
mine.
am I in the snake's actual path?
Yes, everyone in the room except his allies is getting hit by this.
Oh, that's gay.
Yeah, that actually
Oh,
hits me.
okay.
Hits me on the
Wait,
dot, actually.
who's doing? Snake is doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
Cheeky motherfucker.
That does not hit me.
Alright, so... Tyler, what's your damage reduction right now?
My damage reduction?
Yes.
I don't have damage reduction.
Okay, so you'll take half. Tengoku, what is your damage reduction?
18.
Okay, so you'll take like almost nothing. Okay, so Tyler, take 20 damage.
Motherfucker.
Tengoku, take 2.
He didn't beat my TN though.
Yeah, he still hits you with this. That's how stupid it is.
Okay. 2 damage.
And unfortunately, Aiko, Kinimaru, Kensashi, and Eiji, and Phoenix, all of you take 40 damage.
I do have damage reduction.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, does my damage reduction have nothing?
Yeah, yours forfeit the same. Yours do normal.
How does damage reduction work? It's just-
You just minus the number from the full damage. So if you
Okay,
had
so
damage
straight
reduction,
up.
yeah. So if you had damage reduction 2 and it was 40, you take 38.
Okay, so 40 minus my damage reduction. Okay, I know how much I got.
Okay, so then how much damage did I actually take? Because my damage reduction is rather high, if I
Yeah.
remember.
Sans, you took like 30.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So the centipede is going to attack Aiko. Does a 61 hit you, Aiko?
Oh shit! I was muted. What about if it didn't break our TN?
Oh, did it hit? Did that wave hit your TN?
No,
Okay, you take half. What's your damage reduction?
10.
Okay, so you would take 10 damage.
Okay. And
Alright.
what'd you ask just now? Did what hit?
Yes, the centipede, I mean, the scorpion attacked you. 61. Does that hit you?
No.
Okay, he misses. And he doesn't get to do his fancy little shit. So the lizard is down on the ground. He has to use his action to stand up.
Is there anything remotely resembling attacks of opportunity?
Yeah, actually, if he wishes to stand up, you do get a free attack on him.
I am standing directly over him. I'd like to spend a void point on this strike.
Excellent.
Do I get one as well since I'm right next to him?
You're next to this guy. This is not the guy
sorry,
who fell.
wrong one.
Yeah.
Does that hit him?
Oh, that hits him.
I also have a reach weapon. I should be able to hit him, right?
No, because you are currently the one tripping him right now, and you have a rope.
Everyone's just like, can I beat the shit out of him?
It's like, can I kill this guy?
Well, every time you tell me it's a rope, then you say it's like a grapple thing, and then
Oh,
so
no.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
You keep changing what it is.
Okay, a rope is a reach weapon when you attack and do a disarm, a trip, or anything like that with it. It's also a reach weapon if you decide to, attack with it. But you just roped him up. So theoretically, yes, I'll give you an attack against him with the rope. It will only be 2k1 damage since you're just whacking him with the rope. But if you wish to do that, that's fine. You told me you were using rope. You didn't say you were using your chain or spiked sickle, so...
Well, I mean, like... Okay, well, I don't know which one it is, because you always tell me... Well, every time I say rope, you say it's a chain sickle, and then every time
No.
you say...
I gave you... You specifically wanted a rope. I gave you
Yes.
a rope. You specifically wanted a chain. I gave you a
No,
chain.
I never wanted a chain. I only wanted a rope.
Then hit him with a rope.
Okay, so I'll hit him with a rope, but I mean, I just want to make sure that we have the same weapon in mind when we're using this.
What's my way?
Okay.
You hide behind the rock. When he steps out, you hit him with the rock.
How about a chain rope?
No, see, that's specifically what I did not want, but he kept saying it was a chain rope, and I'm like, why do you keep saying it's a chain rope when it's just so straight up? It's actually supposed to be a net. It's not even a rope. It's supposed to be a net.
Hey, Brandon,
But, like,
Yes.
did I get any kind of result from that damage roll?
Yeah, just go ahead and let me finish re-rolling Gims's thing here, and I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
All right. Now hear me out, Gims. How about a chain rope?
no, see, what I'm saying is I didn't want that in the first place. Stop it. All I wanted was
I
a
would like
net.
to forward the idea that from now on, whenever Gims fields a character in any of our campaigns, we replace his weapons with chain ropes when he's not looking.
That's generally what always happens in this game. Okay, I'm gonna say I don't get an attack of opportunity because I'm using a freaking net.
Very well. Are you sure you don't want to whack him with the net and do like 1k1? You sure?
No, I just want a net. That's always what I wanted.
You've got a
Every
net.
time.
You've got
Someone
a
keeps
fucking
writing
net.
some-
You have a fucking net. You've always had a net, Gims. I've never said you've not had a net. All right.
Okay, continue.
Except the time when we did that.
He blows up. He
Was
explodes.
that the guy who just did the poison wave?
No, that was the guy who cast spells earlier, but he explodes, and unfortunately this explosion hits at least anyone in the radius, but it's going to be versus your TN, so...
Seriously?
Okay... Alright, this will be an explosion. Yes, he gets to do this as a ha-ha-ha before he dies.
And then Rokugan, they have explosives.
Oops. So, Aiko, does a 70 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, Kinimaru, does a 70 hit you? I believe it does.
Yeah.
The only
it does.
the person I do not know if it hits, Tengoku, does that hit you?
Yeah, that one does.
Oh, wow. Okay, so... Nothing special here. This will be fire, explosion. This will be 50 damage, and damage reduction applies normally.
To which people?
To Eiji, Kensashi, Tengoku, Kinimaru, and Aiku.
All right, I am out.
So you are currently just KO'd, Iggy?
Yes. I mean, you just did 80 damage to me in 2 turns, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got attacked earlier. So you are currently knocked out.
Yes, most of the party doesn't have almost 150 hit points.
Yes, okay, Edgy, reduce that by 10 though. Does that still KO you?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just KO'd slightly less. Okay, Kinsashi. Since the centipede had to sacrifice his action.
Now, did the explosion hurt the bad guys too?
Nope.
I am at significant woundedness now. Isn't there something you can do about the wound levels, like spending a void point or something?
You can spend.
Yeah, you can expend a void point to ignore it for 1 turn.
Yep.
Okay. So I am doing that. At which point, I will be striking whichever fucker this is.
That is the snake.
Good. He's annoying. And I will be spending a void point on that attack.
Are you attacking him with said weapon?
Yes, I am. I'm doing said exact same strike.
Excellent.
I am going with, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Holy shit. Yeah, that hits.
Is that it?
Yeah, that hits.
Do I get any bonus?
No, you're not directly flanking
Considering it's
him.
a crit? No. Because of the size of the roll and the fact that it's a crit, does
Well,
that give me any bonus?
Let's see here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, crit. Okay. Yeah, that'll give a bonus.
Of?
100 damage.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay. Keep in mind that I'm doing the exact same move that I used on the last guy.
Yeah.
Hey, when that guy exploded, would those chunks technically be a ranged attack?
Technically, yeah, I guess that would actually be kind of a ranged attack.
Okay, so then it just kind of blows around me, since I have.
Well, that was when you reduced it. Let's see, what is this guy's death effect? Oh, that's nasty. And this gets everybody, except Gims.
And ask yourself if it's affected by the move I did.
Yep. This will not affect you or Tengoku, John, but it still gets directed this way.
Well, if I saved anybody, then it was worth making the move.
So
That's alright. If it's a ranged attack, it can't hit me. Ranged attacks just can't hit me unless it.
So it's basically thank you, Sans and Mr. Harris, for showing up, and fuck you!
Okay, 1, 2. Okay, this one's a little bit
I
different.
mean, I did.
This one's a little bit different. I'm
I did
going to
my
need Kinimaru, Aiko, Rio, and Phoenix to all roll stamina checks flat.
Oh, I can in one moment here.
You'll need to roll for me for that.
That's okay. I'll roll off screen here.
Can you roll for me, please, Brandon?
I mean, I did my job.
I know. I'm
protected the back line.
rolling in the DM screen here. Hold on.
I took a fireball to the face.
Yeah.
That probably helped.
Okay, Sans, you are not suffering this effect, but you feel minorly queasy.
Oh, wonderful. I'm okay.
You said roll stamina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I will spend a void point to add an extra to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Okay. Aiko, your Earth Ring drops by 1. Tyler? Are you there?
Yo.
Your Earth Ring drops by 3. Temporary.
What?
Yeah.
The entire ring.
Yes.
Now, is that just the ring, or is that the traits associated with the ring as well?
They'd have to drop
Yeah,
the traits
The
in order
traits,
to drop
yeah,
the ring.
the traits have to drop the ring.
Well, depends. If you've got a 3 and a 2 in your traits, your Earth ring is still only 2.
Well, basically, it goes down to a 1, and then it just stops.
Okay.
All right, so he's dead. Kinsashi,
All right.
Kinsashi, is there anything else you wish to do?
Do I have additional actions?
You have a move.
Okay. My move, I will move back to here. I will back up and put myself behind Gim so I can move to a more Shugenjik kind of role in this battle.
Rio, you're not feeling so well.
Yeah, no fuck.
It's your move.
All right. Question. Which one was the guy that did the poison wave?
That was the snake. He's dead.
Okay.
My character looks fucked up,
I think all of us do.
but I'm still standing.
I'm going to move back. And Brandon,
Yes.
question. Are these guys void tainted?
Nope.
No? All right. I am going to use Strike of the Void.
Excellent.
So,
Hey, whose character is this?
That's Tengoku. He's fine.
Is he down or is he
No,
up?
he's fine.
Okay.
and I'm going to use all 5 raises.
Excellent.
For it.
Kill something.
So, there's my spell roll.
That hits.
That passes.
Oh, sorry, that casts. Sorry.
That casts. Here's my roll to hit him.
Nice. That still hits, even with all 5 raises.
Oh, yeah. And this is going to be a 10k5.
By the way, which guy were you shooting? The scorpion or the centipede?
This asshole right here.
That would be the centipede.
Stupid thing won't let me do it.
And
It won't. How do I add the 5 extra dice to this?
I believe John actually has the answer to that question.
If you're exceeding 10 dice on your roll, then every other die becomes a keep. So
No,
two dice.
I get that. It's going to be 10k5, but I don't have... Because I'm using the 5 raises, right now it would just roll 5k5.
Right.
But it needs to be 10k5.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out how to get this stupid sheet to roll it.
Oh, honestly, just type /R10D10K5 plus whatever.
Yeah, you can always do it like I'm doing and do it the old-fashioned way.
All right.
32 damage?
He takes 32.
Yeah, he's not looking too good. He is bloody.
Brenton?
Yes, sons?
If they are focusing on Centipede, then I will use my Silent Strike on Scorpion with spending 1 void point to ignore all wound penalties, and spending
Yep.
1 void point on the strike.
Well, Sans,
Right.
that'd be great
The
if you
next
did
thing-
that on your turn. Yeah,
The
what's
next
up,
thing
Rio?
I'm going to do is I'm going to hit him with the fire whip, which I still have.
Okay. Try whacking him again.
Whose turn is it?
It's still Tyler's at the moment.
So does a 54 hit him?
I actually need to look at that. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So he takes 30.
Ow. Okay, Tengoku.
Gotta smack this motherfucker.
Smack him. That hits.
God damn it.
It's okay, thanks to Tyler, that was enough to kill him.
Okie dokie.
But... So... Okay, so only Tengoku's actually getting hit by this one.
Nope.
Doesn't hit you?
Nope.
Okay. Does this do anything for missing? Okay, half damage. What is your damage reduction?
18.
18. So congratulations, you take a grand total of 2.
Whoa! I am now at the healthy wound level.
Okay, back up to Kinimaru.
My character is currently at what is my health level? I am at I got 60 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at crippled. So that means all my rolls is a plus 20 to do anything.
Yep.
You may spend a void
they'll
point.
play-
You may spend a void point to ignore those, though.
That's fine. I'll do that. Who is this guy right here?
That is the Scorpion.
I'm gonna attack him twice, or I'm attacking as many times as I can.
Yeah, Sans, I'm gonna go ahead and declare that action. And go ahead and I'll just roll your attack here and see if you get him. Okay, Sans.
What? To
Yeah, Sans,
Yeah.
your silent fist went off and you hit him. His armor went down.
the Scorpion?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so Kinimaru, that is... Well, actually, since Sans brought his armor down, let's see what that does. That'll hit.
Okay, let me roll some damage now.
Okay, that's gonna kill him. And... Yeah.
Wait, I still got some action, so I will try to get out the way. Because I know they explode or do crazy shit when they die.
Aiko, 62.
That doesn't hit me anyway, but still.
No, that doesn't hit.
Okay, so half. So Tengoku, once again, you take 2. Aiko, what's your damage reduction?
10 and 10. Yeah, 10.
Okay, so you will take 10.
Okay.
And the fight is over.
Wait, that not where I was like right next to him when he exploded.
No, I had you jump back. Remember, you've got your jump
Oh.
ability. I would assume that you would jump
Oh
in
yeah,
and
that's
hit
right.
him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Gims, regain 61 hit points.
Oh,
Cool. I am still 9 health down.
You'll live.
No, you've stabilized. When he rolls a heal check on you, you immediately stabilize, and you're up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still wounded by 9. So I don't think I'm prepared for this, and maybe it's time for me to go home.
Kind of what happens when the party's been gathering magical stuff and making themselves awesome, and a couple characters have been out for a while.
Yeah, so I will call it, and I will head home.
Edgy wishes to head back to his snake clan.
Yes, I will power up outside of game, I guess, or basically ask for resources.
Well, to be fair, before your character goes, I might as well tell him what he gets. Because I don't know if you as a player is leaving or if you just as a character is leaving. Gims?
Sure.
Like, are you leaving as a player, or are you just leave? Is yours just character? You know, just be like, ow, that fuck, I gotta go home.
Well, it's sort of like, hey, I can't survive 70 damage blow-ups in tight quarters.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should get something
Yeah.
to
Okay.
prevent that.
Okay, so yeah, he's going back, he's rethinking and regrouping. Okay. But nonetheless, you did a task from the Emerald Servant. So everyone gained 2 honor. And everyone gained 2 glory. And Gims, you did follow your clan's code. So for that, you do get an immediate 2 XP right there.
Cool.
Not to mention, Gims, just out of curiosity, have you been leveling up with the XP I've been giving you even when you've missed sessions? Just a curious
I
question.
have.
Because a few players have forgotten to do that.
I have.
Okay.
But there's
double
no... Well, I don't know anything that can increase my TN to those levels, so...
Mm-hmm. Well, to point it out, your party has been forging magical weapons and armor, which have been giving higher TNs.
Yes, I understand that.
Hmm.
I think I probably have the least amount, the ability to take the least amount of damage because my wounds aren't that great.
Brenton, what is my wound penalty at right now? Because I took 20 and then I took 30, so I'm at 50. What does that equate to?
You're currently at hurt.
Okay.
You succeed, John.
I was going to let the actual dice determine that.
I'll
my
roll
character
it.
stands
There you go.
finally.
There we go.
He kind of straightens himself up and looks around, looks down at his wound.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Kinsashi's gonna patch me up with a medicine check or if I just need to do it mine.
And Sashi strolls out completely uncharred, unwounded in any way, shape, or form, sparkling with freshness, but with slightly torn clothes and marred armor.
Aiko's got some singes, but I'm just at nicked.
Tengoku will look around and go, that was easier than I thought.
Actually, I think I'm at.
As Tengoku is on fire, standing in a crater. What happened? What'd I miss? I thought we were fighting.
Then people
So-
died, and we're not fighting anymore.
So, Phoenix maintains a stoic pose with his body, with his human body, but his head, his face, his dog fucking head relays different emotions that you can kind of read off of it. His ears are twitching and his eyes are... One of his eyes is twitching and he's looking around for the old middle-aged man that was originally sitting in this small area before he summoned up 4 venoms.
I thank the dragon Shukenja for healing me and whatnot. Now that I'm fully healed, I stand guard. Because the shit might not be over.
You all do notice that the cave does now feel a lot less ominous.
What, we just murdered the shit out of all the bad guys?
And Aiko does the little sweet move with her sword to sling the blood off of it.
Aiko regained 64 hit points. Are you still wounded?
No, I only had 15 on me.
Okay.
Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to, I'm a worthy servant of blah, blah, blah. Where's that dude?
Not here.
Pussy!
Like during combat, did he disappear in a puff of smoke, or did anyone notice what happened?
Well, yeah, John stabbed him and he blew up.
Oh. Just straight up stabbed him and he blew up.
Yeah.
Are we at the end
Technically,
of
what
this,
I did was an overhand slash, opening a door into the Shadowlands inside of his body as I cut him in half with my.
I was wondering if you could
gigantic
do
sword.
that when you hit somebody. I was wondering if you could do that when you hit somebody with that.
And that was why I was leaving a slight reduced damage blast crater in the shape of the explosion. It was diverting into an alternate dimension instead of hitting us.
Which in the Shadow Realm right now, they're just going, what the fuck?
Are we at the end of this cave, or does this cave go beyond where they were at?
Oh, it goes beyond what they're at, and it's still ominous. It's just everything feels kind of lighter now. You don't feel as pressured. It's not as hot.
Right. As in, there's less taint?
A little bit. Although there was not really taint amongst them.
Yeah, that was weird.
But you said this area was filled to the brim with taint, like gallons of the stuff.
Indeed.
I am looking around on the ground, on myself, on other people, for any of them little scorpion things. I mean, for any of those little centipede things,
I'll tell you
or
guys what you
anything
see.
like that.
These guys had no taint, regardless of the fact that they were basically swimming in it. There is still all taint all around you, and you can still feel it in the mine, and there is still something else down here, those of you who can sense. These people had no taint. Aiko, you've noticed that when all of the ones that were killed by Kinsashi are completely gone. The ones that were just recently killed by Tengoku and Ryo did leave a little bit of scorch marks, and little bugs started to crawl out from them. However, the moment the bugs started to crawl out from the scorch, they immediately caught fire and started to burn.
Now, what happened to the remains of those that got hit by my weapon?
The bugs are trying to form and they burn.
Okay.
So, Brandon, does silence need to affect a person?
Say what?
If I used, where does Silent Strike base its power off of? The power to negate magical effects?
It negates one magical effect when you hit someone with it. It does
Okay,
no,
so it has to be a
it does,
person, not
yes,
a thing.
it does no damage. It does no distraction or whatever that. It just hits one and you take one magic effect off someone.
And do our earth rings come back up to normal?
Yes.
When we're healing stuff?
Yes, you guys are finally regaining stamina, and if Kinsashi comes over and heals you guys, you regain it even faster.
Okay.
To be fair, Mr. Harris, your TN is kind of very almost on par with the tanks.
Almost. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's only 10. That's cool. My character continues to look around. He's still pretty much on guard. Looking around,
And I'm-
studying the place.
And Aiko's looking further down the corridor.
So I said, shall we proceed? What's the status of everybody?
Kensashi, do you have any more healing for the day?
Yes. Do you need some?
Minor bit, but if I can't remember prior, are you limited per day?
Not really.
Okay,
I am
then
limited
yeah.
by time.
Then yeah, I'd take some healing if possible. Pretty please.
Hey, Kinsashi, I've come to bargain. Kinsashi. No. That was perfect timing.
I would like some healing too, if
You
possible.
regain 44 hit points, Matt.
Okay.
Tengoku, what did your enemies do to you? They threw a rock at me. It didn't really hurt.
You regained 32 hit points there, Phoenix. Do you need more?
I was at negative 50. That brings me down to 18, I think.
Would you fully healed?
If possible.
You are fully healed.
Thank you.
Read the game's chat log. That's where I actually looked around for other people needing healing while you were ignoring me. And that's where I just healed you twice.
I'm on my phone. I can't open Roll20.
Get a job, buy a computer, use the computer to open the chat log so you can keep track of the arcane things I'm typing so that I can be an asshole to you more effectively.
I think you're doing it pretty effectively right now, Pratt.
Oh, John, you don't have to try to be an asshole. You just are.
Okay.
Since Kinsashi's going around healing everybody, I'm going to meditate to get my void point back that I spent while he's doing that.
You don't need to do that. Rather than meditating. And Real will just walk over. I have a much more effective method for you.
Okay.
And Brandon, I use Fill the Emptiness, and you regain all of your void points.
Okay. I would just caution y'all on expending yourself too much. I feel there's more left to do in this mine.
Hey Tyler, so you got a way? I need to get some downloads. I'm trying to get Enemies of the Empire. Any way you can send me that PDF? Brandon says you might have a way of getting it or can send it.
Can indeed.
Thank you. And by the way, do you have any tribe books? I'm looking for Silent Striders to be exact, and Dream Speaker's Tradition book.
I have both.
Could you be kind enough to send those to me as well? Please, thank you. Most appreciated. Most appreciated.
You
So, shall we continue forward?
Yeah.
Certainly. We still need to find what's at the heart of the mine. Yeah.
Can we hear anything further down the mine, Brandon?
Yeah. When you, especially those of you who are more spiritually attuned, you definitely sense bad juju coming from further down the mine.
We really need to do something about that werewolf.
We gotta get rid of him.
Throw away whatever the fuck that one that killed him was. The vampire that got his ass.
True. But he's in short supply. I think we should send our ninja to kill bad juju.
I like it.
Brandon, was this like a clearing or opening in the mine, like the area that we were fighting, or was this just another corridor? I'm sorry, I don't have visual on that.
It was kind of like it was just a big round kind of room, like almost like an area where they found a vein or something, and they chose to, you know, kind of dig over here or whatnot.
Right.
This is the mine. There's a lot of chambers that they clear out.
You said that this was a jade mine?
Yes.
Oh, that's odd.
No, hold on. Let me move my mic.
So, press on forward.
Yeah. I'll start heading forward again.
You all press onward as the mine starts
Yeah,
to.
I'm right to go on the phone, but you know, you figure that you.
Harris, we can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
You head down the tunnel a bit more. All right. You continue on down the tunnel, and you can feel the tank grow even more and more powerful. It becomes a lot harder to breathe, a lot hotter, until eventually you find yourself to another fork. You navigate down, 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 and eventually you find a tunnel that leads into a door. This door is covered in roots.
Like tree roots?
Yes.
Tainted tree
Is there any sort of
roots, or
symbols or
just-
anything on the door that we can see through the tree roots?
It looks like an old-fashioned wooden door. There's no windows, no big metal frames, just a wooden door that's been built into the rock.
Cool. I'm gonna go open it.
Okay. You're finding that the roots are kind of blocking you.
So I was going to say, are they like?
The tree roots. Okay.
Are the tree roots tainted at all?
Yes.
So does that imply that they are?
So,
Does it imply that? Sorry.
Brandon, I will simply walk up and hold my staff out to them and let the light of the Kuni crystals sear them away.
All right. As you
The
hold
more
your staff there,
the more the light,
Yep.
the more the light burns them.
As you hold the staff closer, the roots slowly but surely burn away.
Oh, is that a crystal thing or is that something you make?
That's the Kuni crystals.
Right. What I'm saying is, are Kuni crystals basically just crystal or what?
Nah, Tyler worked hard to get that staff, if that's what you're asking, Matt.
They're
Yeah, that was-
made by your clan.
Okay.
Mail ordered.
Yeah, it doesn't answer the question.
The answer is Kuni crystals are synthetically made crystal that your clan invented, and all crystal does that with their light, but specifically Kuni crystals are used for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Kuni crystals are much more potent than it.
Essentially, it's a laser staff.
Yes. Yes, all
Pretty much.
crystal, light that shines through crystal burns minions of shadow. Kuni crystals that have been properly attuned are like properly polished and focused laser lenses for it.
Okay.
This staff, to anything tainted, does 1k1 per point of taint that is present.
So the door stands before you.
Question in chat for you, Brendan.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if we're done with the investigating,
Well, are you going to open the door?
yeah, I was waiting to see if you guys had anything you want to do beforehand.
We should. I'm wondering if perhaps the type of wood has some sort of significance to its building.
Brandon,
The type of wood.
The type of wood
I'm gonna
appears
look
to
over.
be black.
I'm gonna look over at San's character, go and mentally think board down and smash the door open.
There's a lore check to find out if there's anything to Sans worries. Are there types of wood that might actually have something to do with anything in this situation?
Well, interestingly enough, yes, you've never seen this kind of wood before because it is naturally black.
So it's ebony.
Yeah.
Okay. I casually mentioned that. Actually, Phoenix may be onto something. This is naturally black wood, possibly more attuned to the shadow taint.
All the more reason to destroy it.
No, please don't.
Oh God, is it a talking door?
I'm just a door, please.
Wham!
Ow!
Wait, hang on. You need to check with us because sometimes we can't tell if you're being comedic or if you're actually being serious. Is
No,
the door
the door
talking?
is actually talking to you.
I say,
Open
What are you?
sesame.
The spirit trapped in the door, man. That hurt. Ow. Ow, that's got fucking diamond and crystal on it. Ow.
I say, what kind of spirit are you?
I'm a human soul that was forced to guard the door. What do you think?
By who?
By the guy who lives behind me.
I sense. Is it actually a human spirit?
Yes. A human spirit
Oh, so
that's...
wait, just to be clear. There's someone living behind it, and I just smacked it in the face?
You smacked the door in the face.
Right.
You smack the door, and the door is a human soul.
Yeah, I know. I just want to be clear that I just hit the door, and thereby probably alerted whoever's on the other side.
Yeah.
So, Taki is probably not our best shot right now.
Well, look, I'll open if you guys want me to. Can you just get me out of here? I mean, you're a Shugencher, right? Can you just, like, get me out of here?
I'm going to heft the hammer again immediately. Open.
He cracks slightly.
Would you quit hitting the door? You're hurting a human soul.
I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it again. I hefted it meaningfully. I did not actually hit it, guys.
Brendan,
But no, if the door opens...
how
I'm
tainted
gonna-
is the soul in this door?
The soul in the door is not tainted at all.
All right.
What was your human name?
No, I'm pushing. The
Where
door
did
is
you
open.
live?
It's cracked open. I'm going through the door.
I take a piece of jade. I take out a finger of one of my many fingers of jade, Brandon,
Yes.
and I'm going to use a commune to break the binding on this soul and put it into this finger of jade to protect this human soul until it can be released to return to Tengoku. To return.
You find it massively difficult. You must spend a void point in order to do that, but you succeed.
Can we still speak with the spirit once it's in the jade? Because I want to ask it a question first.
That is up to Tyler. Actually, yes, you can because you have commune. So,
What would you wish to What would you wish to ask?
Well, I wanted to ask, who it was, why it was specifically targeted to be put into the store.
Yep, I got you, Matt.
Did he
I'm
have
just waiting for him to finish.
meaning? Yes, the smashy person is going to smash things.
So, okay, well, let's get to Matt now. Matt, you open the door, you break through the door, and...
No, I opened it. It opened for me.
You go into the room, and you see a desk, some papers, a big, giant red orb on a pedestal in the middle of the room, and nothing else. Oh, yeah, and roots.
Shadowland knowledge. Is that orb tainted?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna call back to the door. Found big tainted orb. Gonna hit it.
No, don't.
Don't hit the magical orb.
Yes, Matt, hit the orb. Do it. Do it. I dare ya.
Motherfucker, I will fucking do it.
Do it.
Don't. Stop it. Shut up.
Before you do that.
Hammer's like halfway raised.
Brandon?
With in hand, I wouldn't necessarily try to hit him.
Like, I'm just waiting. I'm like, someone called down and gave me a reason, like, before you do that, and then stop.
Okay, so
what's up?
Tyler and John have declared things. Tyler, you go first.
I walk into the room. Tengoku puts down the hammer.
Okay. We done talking with the dumb door now?
Tengoku, you do not understand what it is. Don't hit it.
I know it's evil.
Remember, it was Fen Lang who was sealed in a scroll. Do you wish to release something like that?
You see him stop and think and go, means I could fight him, kinda.
My character is prepared to keep him from smashing the orb. Not necessarily hit him, but maybe block his attack, etc., etc.
I'm not gonna fucking hit it, guys.
Do it.
Jesus. No, shut up.
Your hammer is being held.
Strike it down. Complete
Yes,
your training.
like, if guys, we're in the middle of a horribly tainted area. I'm prepared to smash the obvious centerpiece of evil.
Do it.
Well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna cast a spell if it looks like he's gonna hit it. But if not, other than that, I'm gonna go around and kind of investigate it in the room.
Oh, if it looks like he's going to hit it, I'm going to stop him. Now, Brandon.
Yes.
Going to investigate this orb, the magic of this orb.
All right, I'll go ahead and go Aiko first, and then I'll get Tyler. Aiko, you look around, and the only thing you really find in the room besides the orb is a desk with some papers on it, and all the papers are blank.
Okay.
Brandon, I do not know what page the creatures I train up under is on.
It's gonna be near the end. I can't remember off the top of my head. My book is buried at the moment. I'll have to get it to you later.
Okay, that's cool.
So Tyler, this is Shadowlands magic.
All right.
This is unknown to you and many other Shigensha because it's hardly ever witnessed.
Aha!
You okay there, Bri?
Yes, I am.
Continue, Brad.
The orb says, "Do it."
Hey, Brandon,
Yes.
focusing as I sit there playing the Ichi Genkin and focusing on that one specific merit that I bought so that I would know things like this.
Yep. Okay.
I spend a void point.
All right. This is a orb of spreading. What these things do, they are very ancient and powerful artifacts that, when infused with enough taint, begin to make their own taint. And it starts to spread, especially if it gets into something living like roots or bacteria in the rocks or anything that has a soul. And it starts to spread constantly like a virus. Usually, these Shadowland orbs can be dealt with. However, it usually takes a few Shugensha, and it takes about several days of cleansing. The orb should not affect you as long as you do not touch it with a living substance.
How do we get rid of it?
You have to purify it. It takes a couple Shugensha and a couple days.
Do we have the necessary Shugenja with just myself and Ryu?
You do.
Okay. I explain all of this while completing the ward of purity I'm placing on the door. I ask Ryu if he would join me in spreading wards of purity throughout the room, just none of them on the actual corpse so we don't accidentally, set it off. And then the two of us can dispose of it well protected by our wards.
Of course.
With that in mind, can I start running off vines and whatnot so that if it does get broken somehow,
Yes.
it doesn't have anywhere to spread to?
Yeah, you can start doing that.
Cool. I'll use my actual magic blade for that one.
Yep, you start cutting away roots, and it's actually stopping the corruption, and the corruption's actually kind of starting to push back. When the Shugensha and Matt start to kind of do their thing, the darkness and the corruption starts to slowly shrink back towards the orb.
Brandon,
Yes, Sans?
can I commune with Spirit in the Jade?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
Phoenix, it is rather disquieting that you are this close to me. I do need to work.
He's just talking over his shoulder like, hello?
Yes, I'm kind of.
I think I'm gonna commune with the Jade too.
So, Tyler, why don't you hand them the jade finger so they can go talk with it and leave you alone while you're doing your shit?
No, I've got my. I'm talking about the Jade in the mine.
Oh, well, there's no spirits in the mine, so.
Okay, never mind then.
There's just a girl and a dog man leaning against your shoulder,
Just
going,
looking
"Hi."
over Tyler's shoulder like, hey,
No.
hello.
I was trying to commune with the actual spirits that would be like whatever the dirt, basically in the
Yeah,
mine.
there's
that would be
nothing in the mine. There's like nothing.
Okay. Because that's what I was trying to find out from them, if there was anybody else in the mine or anything else in the mine other than us.
All right, so, Sans.
I look at Tyler and I say, "May I hold thee?"
I found it.
Jade.
I found it.
No. Until I know more about
Okay.
the soul, someone who knows what they are doing should hold on to it.
Okay, then I will stay where I am and keep talking to the soul.
Phoenix, allow me to work, and you can speak with him once we are done. There are more pressing matters at the moment.
He may provide useful answers to what went on here. But
When
all right.
we are done with the more pressing matter,
Let the mages work.
and I continue creating the wards of purity.
Sans. Sans.
Yeah.
Don't destroy the Humvee. Please don't.
No. See, Brandon, that requires me to.
It's an expensive Humvee.
Brandon, that
I
requires me
needed
to fly up there.
5 dots in resources to get it, asshole. Don't destroy the Humvee. All right. Can Tyler and John make me 3 spellcraft rolls?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a,
You find that this takes a lot out of you guys, and you have to spend a lot of void points to do this, but eventually you are able to purify this orb within 24 hours.
Good.
excellent.
Well, we do exactly that.
One moment, my grandmother's calling. And in the 24 hour during the 24 hours, once the protective area is established, if the jade doesn't burst into flames, then I will hand it to Phoenix.
Yes, it does not burst into flames.
Good.
Hooray! Now I can talk to the thing.
I don't want to talk to you. Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Who are you?
My name was Kakashi in life, I think.
Right. And what exactly brought you to being a door?
An asshole.
That's actually not far from the truth. I went questing into the lands to the north. I sought aid for my illness. I met a man who said he could grant me immortality. I was dying of my sickness at the time, and none of the Shugensha could do anything for me. The spirits refused my aid, so I took his offer.
Became a door.
If only I knew that what he had intended was to trap me in items and carry them with him for all eternity.
I mean, technically, he didn't lie.
So what you're saying is you weren't originally a door.
No.
You've been multiple other objects.
I was once a man of the Lion Clan.
And what year did you leave on this adventure?
This would be about several hundred years ago.
So then this man is possibly very old.
This man is
What
immortal.
did he look like to you?
He
what tell us about him?
He had a blank face, bald head, pale white skin, black eyes that just looked into your soul. And he was fairly well built, standing maybe 6'1", 280. I'd take a guess.
So, once you were entrapped into the objects, could you still see things, or were you closed off from the outside?
I could still hear, see, and feel everything.
Really? So then, you are in a place of incredible taint, and whoever you were being accompanied with was quite evil. Is there anything you can tell us? Any of his plans? Anything that maybe was important that you overheard and saw?
I don't know. All I know is that he spent all of his time over there at the desk with those papers.
Yes. And yet they are blank. Would you happen to know why?
He uses a special ink that requires heat to read.
Ah. And I look to the rest of everyone. Does anybody have any sort of heat to provide to these?
Can get a torch going, yeah.
Right.
Do it.
Did he ever mumble to himself or talk to anybody else about anything?
Actually,
Specifically the words, do it.
do it. He often would talk with someone, but I could never hear them or see them. I don't know who he was ever talking with, but all I know is that it seemed to be very important. Ooh, is that an Ichigenkin? I love Ichigenkins. Tyler, you find that even though the taint is gone, you're having trouble reaching out from this point.
I'm going to try something since I said something about the heat. I don't know if it'll work because I don't know how much heat is required, but she's just going to take one of those pieces of paper and bring it real close to her face and try to breathe on it, exhale on it.
That's enough to at least get it shown for a little bit. But when you grab the torch from Matt and hold it a little closer, and it kind of just stays there for a bit, then the words start to become pretty clear. But yes, breath can be used to reveal them a little bit.
Okay. Well, I was going to let Sans finish, but once he gets that torch made, I guess I'm going to start trying to see what they are.
You guys can just go do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and just out of character, Matt,
Yo,
the moment you said that I hit it, I jumped out of my seat and I was like, yes, do it, I dare you. I was so excited.
In character, like, honestly, I can't really say that's not what the crab would do to this obvious source of evil.
Yeah.
But that's why I have more intelligent, mages here to do that. It's like, no, don't do that.
Well, just letting you know that if you had smashed it, it would have blown up and caved you guys in the mine.
Whatever.
Caved them guys into mine. I already had a plan for that. I was like, no. I'm going to go unsubstantial. I'm turning into wind.
And yes, congratulations. You are now air stuck under piles upon piles upon piles of rock. Good luck.
That I can pass through.
Nope.
Okay, why? Can air not pass through the rock?
You're forgetting that if you guys hadn't purified it, it would be tainted rock. And he would be passing straight through solid taint. You know what that does to someone in air form?
Probably could resist it.
He could resist for a little bit, but he'd have to be passing through a lot of rock.
So much taint flying around in Rokugan.
Of course.
What's wrong with taint? Everybody's got one.
Well, to be fair, the only person in this party that has taint is Aiko.
Actually, I think it's technically the space between your nutsack and asshole.
Correct, which means we all have one.
So Aiko has double taint. Okay. So what was everyone trying to do? You're going to read the notes. Okay. Most of the papers are maps of areas of Rokugan, specifically parts in the main city. There is one piece of paper that you come across that's kind of stands out to you, though. It's a bit cryptic, but it reads, "I have sent the 5 to deal with the intruders. If they should fail, I want you to contact our Lord immediately. I will be there shortly. I will meet you in the place of the falling moon."
Okay. And the maps, the different maps of the Imperial City, where are those places? Does any of them stand out?
Yes, there is
As
one that's
significant.
kind of it's the palace courtyards. That's a bit standing out. There's one that's drawn up of the outer city, and then there's one that's drawn up of the mine itself.
I tell the group, I'm like, I think these other places that are indicated by the map are worth checking out as well.
I'll just nod and say, and go back to resuming guard duty.
And I'm going to take the papers and roll them up together and stick them in my bag to bring back to the Emerald Servant.
John. Did you read the backstory of how Rokugan was formed?
I did, but it's important to remember that that was weeks ago, and I wasn't really focusing on it, just trying to absorb in general.
Yes.
I remember that the moon fell somewhere.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check.
In the Shadowlands.
Luna fell in basically the middle of the Shadowlands. That was actually what formed the Shadowlands.
Right, so we're not going there.
Which was actually the fall of, what's his name, the big baddie?
Fuck, I can't even pronounce his name.
I forget.
Fuck, he was one of the sons. Fuck, can't remember his name. Unfavored son number 1.
The fact that they have to have numbers says something.
Yeah, the gods did not have a good relationship with their family.
Alright, so we going home then? Because, Crablands. Or are we going to go somewhere else?
I would be willing to go to Crablands.
And the rest of you? Like, what do you guys want to do?
I think we should check the situation with the palace courtyard. It sounds like there may be another individual working with them that has access to that area.
Okay. I don't mind either away, so
It wouldn't be
Towards
much
the
of a stop off since we're already here in the capital.
okay. Well, I'm cool with that.
And to pass this information and what we found here back to the Emerald Servant in person.
Oh, geez, sorry. I had to deal with my parents. What did I miss? Sorry.
They fought Emperor Palpatine.
We're dealing with the where to go next thing.
Been on goddamn mute.
What did the
Brandon, has this mine been cleansed completely?
Yes.
All right. What is causing the interference here?
From your guess, all the jade.
All right. So this is a normal thing then.
Yeah. You think if you maybe got out of the mine, you might actually have a much better time.
Okay. Now,
That guy, right, Brandon?
Fooling.
Yes.
I agree with IKO that the situation in the Imperial courts is a pressing concern.
Brandon,
Mm-hmm.
can we just backtrack for a second? I want to ask this spirit one more question.
Sure.
What do you want done with your spirit?
The orb? I don't care what you do with that.
No, what do you want done to you? If we...
Oh. You could send me on to my ancestors.
That would be the plan.
Is, if that is what you desire, then that is what we shall do. And just to catch up, what did the paper say? Just you just have to paraphrase them. You don't have to repeat it word for word.
Papers had maps to certain places of the city. One paper was a note. So, are you guys exiting the mine?
Yes.
Okay. You guys all exit the mine.
And you said it seemed purified. The air in the place it didn't feel so
Tainted.
heavy and burdened, right?
Yeah, and actually now that the orb has been purified, it feels like a normal mine.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, that's good.
back to the city.
To the Imperial capital.
Yes. Yeah, back to that.
Where's our ninja?
The Imperial capital.
Ninja is currently sitting right next to you eating popcorn.
Ah, damn it.
Brendan, did my character ever get a response back from another wind spirit?
Just before you left, yes. Everything is well.
Hooray. Okay.
Oh, hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
And while you guys decide where to go next, I'll go ahead and stop the recording because that's pretty much all I have planned tonight.